Hi, I'm Margot. At Anytime Mailbox, we've gotten a question of why would someone need a virtual mailbox? Why is it necessary? Even if for some people a virtual mailbox wouldn't seem like a product they'd need, for many people it's the exact solution to a problem at hand, or something that helps them do what they do better. Here are a few examples. Who needs a virtual mailbox? Number 1, a small business owner setting up a business with a professional business address. Small business registrations are at an all-time high, and everyone can be an entrepreneur. Many startups start in our garages, kitchens, and basements, but sometimes your new business calls for a professional business address to use for registration or to share with colleagues. A virtual mailbox is a great solution for a small business that needs a professional business address, even before you can afford a swanky office space on a high-profile street. Share your calling card and show off your business-ready, real street address without a huge investment. Another reason to get a virtual mailbox when setting up a small business is so you don't have to compromise your family home address. You can use your separate virtual mailbox address for work to register your business and connect with your industry without exposing your home and family to all the dangers of giving out your address. That's why a virtual mailbox is a great first step for someone registering a small business. Not only can you completely manage your mail remotely, but that virtual mailbox address becomes invaluable to your business operations and your personal safety. Number 2, someone setting up a virtual office. Some companies are 100% virtual, and it seems that with recent digital acceleration, there's no stopping the virtual office from becoming a top business model. However, a virtual office, even with a 100% remote staff and online operation, does still need a business address to receive important postal mail and packages. The perfect solution? A virtual mailbox. In fact, did you know that while a virtual office can operate fully remote with virtual office tools that can put their every function on the cloud, the only physical thing that a virtual office needs to operate is a real street address? Comply with this important physical aspect of your business while still being able to manage 100% of your business online with a virtual mailbox. Reason number 3, digital nomads, backpackers, and van lifers. Some people move around a lot, but some people are at the next level and are constantly on the road, like digital nomads, backpackers, and van lifers. You should not be stopped from living your best life just so you have a consistent address. For these wanderers, a virtual mailbox is the perfect solution. They can get all of their mail and packages all in one place and not have different billing and shipping addresses everywhere. They don't even have to go back to the location of their virtual mailing address all the time just to check on their mail. They can simply view it through the secure Anytime Mailbox portal and manage it remotely, or they can even forward it to wherever they happen to be at the moment, anywhere in the world. We have a lot of renters that are van lifers and digital nomads, and they absolutely love using Anytime Mailbox. Reason number 4, expatriates and immigrants. Some people, even after having migrated to a different country, still receive mail and packages in their country of origin, like if they have a dual citizenship, or get mail and packages from family, or still order online in that country. A virtual mailbox is perfect for migrants and expatriates to lessen the friction of moving to a different country. This should be one of the first steps you take before you move to another country. So, if you think you might do that in the future, make sure that's on your to-do list. Reason number 5, anyone who moves a lot. A virtual mailbox is great for someone who moves around quite a bit. If your job has you in one city to the next in a short span of time, or if you've been moving apartments or houses a lot in the last few years, your official documents could all have different addresses, which could pose a problem in the long term. Important mail may not be able to find you if you move around quite a bit, and you can run into problems with mail forwarding services. There can be time limits to how long mail still gets forwarded to your new addresses. With a virtual mailbox, you don't have to think about that. You can have a fixed mailing address even when you're hopping from one city to the next. For that reason, a virtual mailbox can be great for jet-setting people who travel a lot for work, or for college students who are starting to receive important mail. Being able to see the world is a wonderful experience, but it does come with a set of cons, and having to change addresses all the time is one of the worst. Luckily, that's easily solved with a virtual mailbox. Reason number 6, if you're replacing your P.O. box. Some people have been using a P.O. box for a long time, but can find it hard to make the time to swing by before their P.O. box is full and they can't receive mail anymore. Many of these people live within the vicinity of their P.O. box. They could live in an unnumbered residence far from the city or town center, or just don't feel like giving out their home address. A virtual mailbox gives you better control over your mail than a P.O. box ever could, because you can manage your mail remotely and immediately without having to drive to where the physical mail is. Like everything else in our lives, it's time you moved from a P.O. box to a digital solution. Replace your P.O. box with a virtual mailbox. Signing up for an Anytime Mailbox virtual mailbox is easy, and you can start with the link below. Reason number 7, if you're avoiding mail, package, or identity theft. Did you know that 1.7 million mail and packages are reported to be lost daily in the US? Have you ever thought of how easy it is for anybody to fish out or break into your mailbox and take mail that may have sensitive information on it? Mail theft is the leading cause for identity theft, and with the rising trend of ordering online, package theft by porch pirates has also been on the rise. With a virtual mailbox, you always have someone to receive, sign for, and keep your mail and packages securely. Do you know how many establishments and companies have your home address? They ask for it everywhere, even when you're signing up at the gym. Add a layer of protection with an Anytime Mailbox virtual mailbox address. Reason number 8, college students. Many, if not most, college students move away from their hometown. Your career can start even while you're in college, and that means that you start to get important mail as a college student. You may even have a side hustle already. A virtual mailbox is a great way to get started on a smooth transition into adulthood by giving you a stable address that lets you receive your mail securely and manage it remotely, all while exploring your interests and the world. Ask anyone about the advantage of having a single address on all your official documents. Reason number 9, I'm lazy. There must be an app for that. When people first learn about Anytime Mailbox virtual mailbox, very often we see them suddenly realize they no longer have to take that dreaded elevator trip to the mailbox, or bundle up to brave the cold or the neighbors and walk to get their physical mail. Postal mail is not going anywhere. We are 20 years into Web 2.0, and physical mail is still a key part of life in many areas. So yes, there is an app for not having to get outside or take the elevator or drive to a P.O. box. Anytime Mailbox is the convenience you didn't realize you needed until you started using it. It's like going shopping, hailing a cab, or ordering a meal. Make it easier and get an app for that. I'm Margot, and it's been a pleasure to help you figure out if a virtual mailbox is right for you. If you need more information, please do check out the other videos on our channel, which is linked here and in the description, or leave us any comments or any other questions that we can answer for you. Our social media channels are also open for any inquiries, and we share a lot of cool information about the future of work, the mailing industry, travel, remote work, and more. Follow us on our socials, also linked below. See you next time.